Hello everyone, welcome to Dada's Food Crave Kitchen. In today's recipe, I will be showing you how to make this delicious, yummylicious Gambian street food called ebe. Some may know it as yam porridge. If this is the first time you're tuning into my channel, I absolutely welcome you. Feel free to look around. If you find any of my videos interesting, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget the post notification bell. You will be the first to be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you are interested in seeing how to make this delicious Gambian street food called ebe, keep on watching, and without any further ado, let's get cooking.
Dada's Food Crave Kitchen today, and she will show you everything you need to know. A woman that will cook everything for you, with a smile on her face every day. Dada's Food Crave Kitchen.
Alright, my Dada's team, in order to make your ebe, you're gonna need some cassava. This is the main ingredient to make the ebe. So you're gonna need some cassava, and this is how cassava look like. Some people know it as yuca. I am going to cut it up like so, and then I'm going to peel the skin off. I already did most of them. I just wanted to show you, for those who don't know how cassava looks like. This is how cassava looks like. Some you can find them already peeled, frozen, and storage in a bag. You can find them at your local grocery store. As you can see, I already have most of the cassava peeled. After peeling the cassava, you want to make sure you wash them thoroughly and soak them in water. If you don't soak them in water, it's going to change color. So you want to make sure you soak them in water until you're ready to cook them. If you decide to use the fresh cassava root, that is. If not, if you decide to use the frozen one, no need to worry. Just leave it in the bag until you are ready to cook them, and just make your ebe that way. All right, so I'm going to cut the cassava in cube like so that it will be easy to cook. So here in my pot, I am going to add my cassava, and I'm going to add enough water to cook the cassava. It all depends on the consistency and how you like your ebe. Some like the ebe really light, some like the ebe really thick. I am in between. I don't like it too light, too watery. I don't like it too thick, because I wanted to enjoy it. And besides, if you make it too thick, when it's cooled down, it's gonna be extra thick the next day. So you want to make sure you make it in between, not too thick, not too light. So after adding enough water, I am going to cover the pot and let the cassava cook thoroughly until it's perfectly soft. So whilst my cassava is cooking, let's move on to the next step. I have here some tamarind, and I am going to add some cayenne pepper into the tamarind like so. Adjust the spice to your liking. All right, so I'm gonna add enough cayenne pepper. I'm telling you, ebe, it is a summer food and a winter food, especially this winter season. If you make ebe and you have a cold, trust me guys, your nostril will be like open up and you can't breathe, you have a stuffy nose. This is the perfect time to actually make ebe. Like I said again, it's a summer food and a winter food. So I went ahead and add some cayenne pepper on the tamarind and pour in a really nice hot boiling water on it, so that it will be like dissolve a little bit, and then I'm gonna put that aside. So I know I already have tamarind. I'm also going to be using freshly squeezed lemon juice. Yes, you want your ebe to be really tangy, I'm telling you guys. So now, as you can see, my cassava it's boiled perfectly, I am going to use my potato masher and mash some of the chunky ones. I am not going to mash everything until it's like soupy like. I like my ebe to have some chunks in it as well. So next I am going to add my blended pepper and seasoning cube. All I have here is blended habanero pepper and 2 seasoning cube. Use any seasoning cube of your choice and adjust the spice to your liking. Next I am going to use salt as needed. So go ahead and add salt as needed and adjust the spice to your liking, the way you like it. As long as you follow the recipe, you should be good to go. Then next I am going to add my beautiful palm oil that I purchased from my beautiful sister here in Pennsylvania, Nar Sen. If you want all your Gambian ingredients, all your Gambian grocery, just Instagram me and I will tell you exactly where to get it. Like I said, I purchased it from my sister here in Pennsylvania. Her name is Nar Sen. So I went ahead and add my pine, which some people know it as clams. And what you see me have here, it's called neningunja. Yes, I'm telling you, this is not your typical ebe, guys. This ebe have everything. This is a typical Gambian street food. It has my neningunja and it has my pine. What is neningunja? Neningunja is, I believe, it's the eggs from the catfish. So now I am going to add my tamarind, which we call dahar. I'm telling you guys, this ebe was so delicious. It was so tangy, so tasty. It has everything that ebe needs to have. It is not missing anything. And I'm not done yet, guys. Just keep on watching and see the next ingredients I'm going to add in my ebe. So go ahead and mix the tamarind mixture, which is the dahar that you already mixed with your cayenne pepper. And what you see me have here, guys, it's called smoked catfish. In Gambia, some know it as kong. Guess what? I also have kobobulaka, which is the bunga fish. I'm telling you, it's not your typical ebe, guys. This ebe have everything. And if you don't have smoked catfish or the bunga fish, you can go ahead and use mackerel from the can. It's perfectly fine. And I'm not done yet, guys. Keep on watching. This ebe will blow your mind. I just wish all of you can have a bowl and taste this ebe. Guys, it has everything. Then next, I'm going to go ahead and add my shrimp. This is the best ebe, guys. I'm going to add my shrimp. So if you decide to use the raw shrimp, make sure you cook it ahead of time. I already, the shrimp that I'm adding, it's already cooked. Then next, guys, guess what? I'm going to add my crab legs. Guys, I'm telling you, this ebe is everything. It has everything. Imagine clams, which is the pine, kobobulaka kong. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, this winter season is the best to make this type of ebe. Just eat away. Don't just eat away. You only have one life to live. Just eat away. Like I said, it's a summer food and a winter food. So go ahead and mix everything. If you need more salt, go ahead and add some. So after adding my tamarind, I am going to now pour in lemon juice. Yes, I'm gonna add in more lemon juice. You're talking about spicy and lemony and tangy. Yes, this is the best ebe. If you follow this recipe and you have all the ingredients, this is the best ebe you can ever eat. I went ahead and add more lemon, guys, freshly squeezed lemon. Added a little bit more salt because I needed more salt. Like I said, you adjust the spice and everything to your liking. If you need all of these ingredients that I put in this ebe, Instagram me, like I said, and I will tell you where to find them. It's not a sponsored video, but I purchased it here from my beautiful sister Narsen here in Pennsylvania. Yes, look at this, guys. You're gonna tell me that this is not ebe? Yes, this is ebe. This is your typical Gambian street food. Yes, if you like this recipe, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and like. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and don't forget your post notification bell. Yes, guys, look at this ebe. So you're gonna go ahead and cook everything until everything is tasty and cooked really, really well. After your cassava is boiled, the rest is so easy. I'm telling you, ebe is the simplest thing to make. Just follow the recipe step by step and add all your ingredients. I'm sure most of you can find crab legs. You can find the clams. If you go on your grocery local store, you'll be able to find crab legs. You'll be able to find the clams. Any seafood that you decide to add in there, you should be able to find it. In fact, if you don't have the kobobulaka and the kong, just use the mackerel from the can. And now our ebe is ready, guys. Like I said again, give this video a big like, a big thumbs up if you enjoy watching this video. And if you have any question, guys, leave your question and your comments down in the description box. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I thank you all so very much for watching. May peace be unto you all. Shalom.